hello, good evening. Ready for CEO chat. I'm super excited. So first of all, y'all let me know if you can hear me. If you can hear me, if you can see me. Can you hear me? Can you see me? LaShana, can you hear me okay? Yes, no, maybe so. Let me know in the comments because I think I still have. Hey y'all. Yes! Y'all, I'm super excited because we're going to do some CEO chat, some new, never heard before. Let me get LaShana on here because I will start talking. Hey, y'all, good evening. Let us know where you are from, where you're tuning in. Are you excited? What do you want to hear us talk about? We got some juicy gossip. Get your notebook, get your pen. Hold on, because y'all know I'm like new to all of it. What? Oh, wait, that's not, I don't think that's you, LaShana. Hold on. LaShana, you said, I think I almost got somebody else in here. Yay, y'all. LaShana, send me a request. You said you can't hear me? Somebody said they can hear me and somebody said they can't. Can y'all hear me? I see Bobby. Chicago. Okay, Chicago. Chi-Town, Jocelyn. I know I'm going to see you when I'm there. Hey, New Jersey. Hey, Jersey. Are y'all, hey, Iowa. Somebody invite me out to Iowa. Invite me out to Iowa. You got something going on here so I can come visit you? LaShana, I almost just let somebody else on here because I wasn't paying attention. Live. Y'all know I'm out of order and out of control. And I just want to let y'all know that I just got done. My YouTube video is actually still updating. I gotta let y'all know that I just did a video today on how to make $100,000 online. So y'all check it out when we're done. Hey, how are you? How are you?
I am at the hotel. Where your drink at, Terry?
I can't hear you. Maybe can I only not can't hear you? Can they hear you? Probably because I still got this thing plugged in. Hold on.
Can you
hear me now?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay. I can hear you. I can hear you now. All right. Child. So LaShana, this is y'all. This is my friend. This is my friend, business partner, collaborator, coach, just all of the above. I'm super excited. So LaShana, can you tell them, because y'all know I'm all over the place, can you tell them what we're doing, what's going on, why we're here?
Yes. First of all, hi, Terry.
You know.
What is going on, everyone? You are tuned in for CEO Chat. And I don't know about y'all, but we talk about business a lot. We talk about getting to the bag, but we don't talk about the behind the scenes, the ugly, the pretty, but ultimately all of the in between on what we had to do to get to the ultimate result, right? Yeah. So CEO Chat is literally a chat with CEOs talking about everything from relationships to dating to mental health to parenting. We literally have the opportunity to make it very fluid and flexible. So the biggest thing we're going to need from you guys is feedback and interaction, so we know exactly how we want to craft this. It's something that we're trying out, and so we have the opportunity for it to be flexible. But tonight is just like a pre-game because we're ultimately going to be streaming on, drum roll, where are we streaming at, Terry? Where are we streaming?
We're going to be streaming on YouTube. It's going to be a YouTube live series, y'all. YouTube live. Yes. I'm super excited. And guys, the goal is to give value and to answer your questions and to be honestly, y'all know how LaShana is and y'all know how I am. So to be transparent about, did somebody say, can you do
it again? Do you want to log off and do it again? Because I'm seeing that they can't. I don't know why they wouldn't be able to hear. I'll tell you what. Can you guys drop us a 7 if you can hear us? Drop us a 7 in the comments, okay? Because you might need to turn up your volume. Turn up the volume. Okay.
Yeah, and I think you went out, or maybe I went out for like 1 second, but it seemed like it came back. I can hear you. I can hear you. Okay.
I can hear you too.
Okay, perfect. Okay. There we go.
All right, so the goal, guys, is not just to be talking. So you know both of us, right? And so our mission, our impact is helping other people, which is barriers and getting there, but also not being so fluff, not so everything is so perfect. Because guess what? Like, there's a lot of ups and downs on this road, and part of both of our one reason why we work so well together is our superpower is transparency. Our superpower is being authentic. Our superpower is saying to you, you might have some dark days. You may need some help with mental health. Your relationships matter. Your money matters. Who you're dating, or like all those things matter. So stop acting like, you start a brand and then tomorrow you're a multi-millionaire. So having a transparent conversation with the goal of you out there as you're going through it and you're building, you're not thinking you're doing something wrong. You're not thinking like, I'm supposed to do this video, but I had a fight with my husband and I went to bed, and then you're beating yourself up the next day like, child, please. Welcome to the club, right? So that's where it's about, and that's also where we're looking for your feedback about, some of the things, because baby, we got a lot to talk about. So you want to start us off, Miss LaShana?
Listen, so this is the thing. I'm literally in Virginia, away from home. I live in Atlanta. I'm at a conference, a millionaire conference, but I committed to doing the CEO chat with Terry. So I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The conference is popping, but guess what? At 8:55, I packed up my bag and left and came up to my room because this is what I am committed to do. And a lot of times, y'all, we start to think that we can't do it all. And, well, if I commit to this and I can't do this, and I want you guys to know that you will do whatever you are in alignment to do. It won't be any second guessing. It won't be like, well, it's just an IG live. Guess what? It's not about it's just an IG live. This is a relationship that I have with Terry, and something we've been working on for weeks. And so if I'm committed, I can't hit Terry up and be like, hey, the conference ain't over till 10. Can we push it back? And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because as a CEO, you literally ultimately have to make the deciding decision and the deciding factor on all decisions, from the small ones to the middle ones to the large ones. And so in short, what I want to say is when you commit to something, even when you're tired, even when you're burned out, even when you feel like it's free, I'm not making no money. It's not about the money, because guess what? It's about the impact.
Right. And let me say, I'm glad you shared that, because I see you're at a conference, right? And first of all, I want to thank my friends on IG Live, because sometimes we schedule these things out and then we get an event or something changes and you have to, like, so that's a nugget, guys. As we talk through this whole thing, there's going to be takeaways, right? And one of the takeaways is that you have to be fluid, you have to be flexible, you have to be committed, and how you do anything is how you do everything, right? So we could have easily been like, all right, well, we just going to do it another time, but no, we both gave a date, we both gave a time, and literally that's part of, come on, look, yes, somebody put in the comment, committed, how you do anything. So it's about building that muscle, guys, because guess what? One of the things we put like in the comments about things that I wish I knew, things that we kind of wish we knew before we started our brand, is nobody's policing you. Ain't no boss. So what's easy to do, come on somebody, I'll jump off this chair. What's easy to do is easy not to do. So when you don't have a boss or a manager saying you're supposed to send those emails, you're supposed to get on that live, you're supposed to do this video, like you're gonna have to learn how to govern and manage yourself, and that's hard. Like, can we be real? I got a headache. I'm tired. I had an argument. My kids ain't acting right. Like, come on, somebody. So
perfect example. And again, we don't have no agenda tonight, y'all. We talking freely. So make sure you drop your feedback, you drop your questions in the comments. I planned a summit for 2 months. Got all my speakers lined up, made all my speaker flyers, sending all the emails out, doing all the marketing. The day of the event, an hour before one of my speakers was supposed to speak, said, hey, I'm not able to make it. Guess what my reply was? Thanks for letting me know. Enjoy your day. I cannot let anything get in my peace, because at the end of the day, might not been meant for them to make it. Maybe they weren't at capacity to make it. That's not up for me to decide. I have to keep my eye on the prize. And I'm not saying that I don't care, but sometimes that's messed up. I've been doing da 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 da, and then that sinks into our energy. and it sinks into our synergy. And what you always have to do is remember that the body keeps the score. But the body is connected to the mind. And if the mind is corrupt, your body is corrupt.
That's so good.
We grind so hard and we forget about the things that people don't see. Anybody ever have excessive headaches and fatigue and change in their appetite? Your body saying, hello, hello. Your nervous system is saying, hello, what you doing? Holler at me, right? And so we have to pay attention to what is not being seen on the outside, but what is being seen on the inside.
You better come on, somebody. Let me tell you something. And to be able to do that, though, right? So this is another nugget, guys, right? Because there's business, and because it's our brands, I don't mean ours, I mean you out there also. It's your brand, your project, your business. It's special to you, right? Your emotions are tied to it. But it takes a certain mentality to be like, all right, I got to brush that off. You're human. You're mad. You're upset. You're like, how come they didn't give me more notice? You like, God, what's going on? And y'all know we're both spiritual. Y'all know this is a wealth-building ministry over here. So it's like the universe saying to you, how bad do you want it? Are you really going to just be like giving up? Are you about to know that the people who are there, come on, somebody, they're invested in your event and they want 100% of you. They don't care about nobody canceling. They don't care about none of that. And so it's like being able to shake it off and give them 100%. Y'all, we do it, and I mean me, I mean like all of us, we do it, but can we be honest about it being hard? And then you say, because one of the things we talked about is we have on here personal professional relationships. Y'all know my people, E.T. and Jamal King, shout out to all of them. And what do E.T. always say? Everybody want to be a beast, and so it's time to do what beasts have to do. Come on, somebody tell E.T. I'm on here talking about him. Right, so the reason why
and you owe you.
Come on, somebody, right? And the reason why that's powerful, though, is because the aftermath of this event, right? So now you have somebody who committed and told you an hour before, well, hey, girl, this and that, I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't asking you to be on nothing else of mine. Listen, you have nugget. You have to be able to make the hard decisions, have the hard conversations, and that's a individual thing, but could you tell me a little? Listen.
Yeah.
Could you tell me a little bit sooner?
Yeah. And you know, I'm rocking with this new thing, healing while building, right?
Come on.
And so to that point, we don't know what people are going through, but communication is key.
True.
Right. So I have empathy. However, it's something called accountability. Now, why am I even bringing this up? Because being a CEO has no rule book. Being a parent has no rule book. Being a Black man in America has no rule book. Being a Black woman in America has no rule book. Entrepreneurship has no rule book. But this is the beauty of all of the examples that I just shared. We get to make a decision and decide how we want to create what we're doing, who we are, and what we're building, right?
Come on.
And the reason why I like this chat, Terry, is because this is what you call synergy. Like, we're literally, and I'm just gonna keep it a buck with y'all, right? Because I'm not a gatekeeper. We're playing off of each other's energy. And a lot of us are like, oh, I can't go live. I don't know what to say. Oh, ain't nobody partner with me. I don't got no community. Stop waiting on people to invite you to the table and make your own table. If you got a phone, you got a table. Okay? If you got
100%.
internet, you have a table. And so for those that have these awesome ideas, these innovative ideas, and you're literally in your own way of starting, there's no excuses. The only excuse you have is YOU.
Yeah. I love that. I love that. And let me even just say the fact, one of the things that's kind of hitting me in saying that, right? Because we have to hold ourselves accountable, and it's hard, right? Especially if you're somebody who's always had, like a job or a 9-to-5, or had somebody governing you, or even if you've been in business with somebody and somebody always kind of gave you, like, we can be honest about it being hard. Like, matter of fact, I'll give you a real quick example. I remember when I very first launched my business, and I was still seeing pre-COVID, I was still seeing clients like in person in my physical office, but I came from corporate America, and in corporate America, they were very conservative. So you couldn't wear like open toe shoes. You couldn't wear certain types of tops. And I remember getting dressed. Guys, this is real. This is early. I remember this because it showed me how I had to reprogram my mind, which is what LaShana specializes in, right? And I remember literally getting dressed to go to the office to see my client for my business. And I went to go change my shoes, y'all, because I had open-toe shoes. Don't miss it. And I was like, I could wear flip-flops to this appointment if I wanted to. Like, I'm the boss, right? So it was being conditioned for so long in so many different areas, right? So when you do become, like, it sounds great, self-employed entrepreneur, investor, brand, influencer, CEO, but understand there's a certain amount of mental health that you have to go through to kind of decompress all of that. And then also the freedom to do what you want to do is a blessing and a curse. Come on, somebody. Right? And so where I was going with that is that all of your, and I really believe this, great leaders are great students, right? You can't be a great leader if you don't know how to follow. So even though LaShana is a coach, I'm a coach, we have people that we help get massive results. We stop playing with massive, not playing but not playing. I have 4 coaches. I have 4 coaches. Shout out to Allison in relationships, with Toya spirituality, Anthony, who just does, he's the beast of all the beasts, right? And then I'm my pastor, I'm including because he's my spiritual leader, right? And the reason why I'm saying that is because I also, even at the level that I am where I help so many people, I'm also accountable to somebody. I also value feedback. I value correction. I value a separate set of eyes. I value having strong peers, people in my network where iron sharpens iron, so I can have certain conversations with LaShana that I may not be able to have with other people. So that's a nugget for you guys too, right? That don't miss the fact that even though you're a boss, even though you're a CEO, even though that you call all the shots, there's still value in getting correction and getting feedback and having somebody that you're accountable to, or at least having that iron sharpens iron, because, you know, we don't want, one of the wisest things you know is that you don't know everything.
And you don't want a yes man.
Come on.
You know, and I'm going to tell y'all, I say feedback is your friend. I'm going to tell you why. Perception is reality. So even if I'm the best thing since sliced bread, all I know is what I know. I don't know what others are perceiving. Now, take it with a grain of salt, because you got to be careful, because sometimes people give you feedback and it's not coming from a good place. It's got some hateration on it. But when you're getting feedback from people who love you, who adore you, who care about you, you have to be open. Because
somebody put in the comments open. Somebody put in the comments open if you received that.
Put in the comments open. Also, share this out with 5 people. I'm going to do a Neo on y'all and comment done. Okay? But you mentioned about community and proximity, and I'm going to be honest with you. The last 5 people you've interacted with, whether it was on the phone, whether it was talking to, or whether who was on your text, that's who you're in alignment with. So I want you to do a quick post check. Who are you around? What are you listening to? What lives are you on, dropping badges and dropping gems? What podcasts are you listening to? What are you watching? What are you looking at? Who are you following? Because I'm telling y'all, indirectly, it's sending downloads to your psyche, and that's how you start to talk. That's how you start to walk, and that's how you ultimately start to be. And so when you hear Terry say she got 4 coaches, and I'm sure she has more than that, it's because she knows who her future self is and where she's going, right? I'll be honest with you. The program that I'm in was 40,000, and I'm not dropping that number to show y'all that I got coins. What I'm saying is, I'm a girl that didn't want to pay $97 for coaching. How you go from $97 to $4,000 to $12,000 to $25,000 and now to $40,000?
Come on.
I shifted my money mindset and I let fear go to the side. And this is the thing, when we're afraid to invest, it's not about the coach, it's not about the program, it's about us not trusting ourselves to do the work. And as a CEO, you cannot do the work effectively without having leadership.
Come on.
Someone checking for you, someone providing support for you. Can it be done? Yes. Will it be done well? No, it will not.
So let me tell
Because
you
we
something.
don't
That
know
is
what we don't know. Okay, I'll be quiet. Go ahead.
no. That is so good right there. And mind you, the best investment you'll ever make is investing in you. And neither one of us, like, we're literally just having a talk because I'm gonna tell you. I mean, so many people in our network talk about it all the time, and I don't think that people really understand the value of it until you've kind of done that. But I'm gonna say two things because literally, this must just be ironic. Like something came across my feed from Charles, actually, from Penny Commission. He was talking about his podcast, and he was saying, people have it. People have it. They haven't prioritized it high enough, right? Then you're like, I gotta pay, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do this. And so, like, when you value something, you're like, okay, I'll invest this in it, and the outcome is going to be this because the better version of you, the healed version of you, the efficient version of you, the committed version of you, the disciplined version of you, the focused version of you is going to generate six figures a month.
Yeah.
Come on, somebody. Like, seriously, it's the best investment. I'm going to say one other thing. And I'm sorry. Look, LaShana, so I'm getting used to going live because I always get in trouble. So I apologize in advance. Y'all make sure y'all follow LaShana and follow me if you're
What
not
you
already.
apologizing for?
Because I'm about to say something. I'm about to say something. So I had, and mind you, LaShana graciously came on Elite 10 group coaching for me for several cohorts, did absolutely positively amazing, help with mindset, help with the DISC assessment, gave them a breakdown of the assessment, what it means, how you can use it, gave them discounts, like she helped. And I added that to my coaching program because it was of huge value. But my point to that is that, I tell people, like, you have a $20,000 coaching program, but you never invested $20,000 in coaching before. You got a $5,000 course, but you never paid for a $5,000 course before. You got a $30,000 masterclass, but you've never paid for a $30,000 masterclass. Guys, there's a certain amount of once you do the thing. It's CEO talk, okay? If you are a CEO, if you are a boss, put in the comments, boss, if you receive this, right? And I'm not saying it to hurt, but what I'm saying is that is a value system. That is an authenticity system. That is an ethics system. And that is also because you're going, if you are a boss, put boss in the comments. Come on, somebody, you got a $20,000 coaching program, and the most you ever paid was $500 for an online course. Stop it and stop it right now.
So check this out. When you level up and you stretch your money mindset, your swag is different. Your confidence is different. You don't mind telling someone, yeah, it's $20,000. You're not gonna be like, it's $20,000, but we got a payment plan, and all you gotta do is put out $500 to make payments. You're going to be able to say it with your mother effing chest, and I wanted to cuss, but something said don't, so I'm gonna hold myself. You're going to be able to walk with a different kind of confidence and communicate your value and communicate how much your services are because you've invested at that level, right?
Right. Yes.
So if we're talking to you, this is just literally hear it, feel it, and decide what you want to do with it.
Yeah. Hey, listen. CEO talk, right? And mind you, your brand, like especially, that's a whole other conversation, but there's a difference between being self-employed and being an entrepreneur, right? That's even a whole other conversation. But understand that as you're building, and I feel this for somebody, don't compare your week 1, month 1, year 1 to somebody else's year 5, year 10, year 15, right? That's even something that people can get caught up on. Your first version of everything is going to be just done is better than perfect. Done is better than perfect. Done is better than perfect because you will grow with your brand. You will evolve with your brand. But the reason why I'm saying that is start from where you are right now, and then you grow it, you grow it, and you grow it, and understand that you are your brand. Like, how many of y'all know there's other people that do credit? Y'all in this live better not know there's nobody else to do credit but me. Stop playing with me. I ain't been saved yet. Let me stop playing.
Terry, you make credit look sexy. I don't care who else do credit. All I want to hear from credit is Terry. That's it. I want the energy. I want the pink lipstick. I want the blonde hair. I don't care who else do credit. And you know what that's called? Y'all want to know what that's called? That's called dominating your lane.
Amen. Come on.
How is credit cute and sexy? Because that's what she's made it. Now, mind you, these are my words. So I want to ask you, are you the best in the game at what you do?
That's good.
And what is different about you to where when I put in Google, you're going to come up because you literally are undeniable and you are the obvious choice.
Come on.
Right?
Come on.
Because when we're talking about CEO chat, y'all, it's confidence, it's branding, it's personal life, it's networking, it's community, it's mental health, it's having a bad day but still having to show up like everything's peachy keen. But as soon as you turn that live off, it's nothing. You buck and you going cray cray. That's just the fact of the matter, right?
That's real. That's real. And somebody needs to hear that out there, because so many times, let me just say, so many times as you guys are building your brand, first of all, if you're connected to any of us in this area, you're a 1%er. You're somebody who thinks outside the box. You are the person in your circle who is breaking this chain, breaking the cycles of poverty, doing something different. And I just said to somebody on a call yesterday, if you are truly a 1%er, that means that 99% of the people around you don't understand you, don't believe you, don't have the same problems, don't have the same value system, don't understand investing, all of those things. So there's a certain amount of mental strength that you must have when you're going through this. And you see what my friend just did? So I was over here talking about credit, and my friend just hyped me all the way up. You need that. You need your friend. Oh, I'm gonna say this, and somebody needs to hear this. Your circle is supposed to be proud, not jealous. Proud, not jealous. Your circle is supposed to be proud, not jealous. Why? Because that means if you did it, they can do it too. That means that we all have value. They've seen the progression. That means that they're like, oh my God, I wanted to do this, and this person did it, and now they're proud of you. Like my friend, she just hyped me all the way up. Y'all see how much she admired? I was like, you need
honestly
that.
Two things. I didn't hype you up. I told the truth. Okay. Second thing. Go where you are celebrated and not tolerated.
Come on. Say it again. Say it again. Say it again.
Your energy is shifted and you don't feel comfortable and you don't feel safe. That is your nervous system giving you alerts and giving you signs that it's time to resign. I literally made that up, and that was a bar.
Okay. Somebody get in some. Look, go where you're celebrated. If you receive, go where you're celebrated. Give us some hearts. Give us some hearts if you receive, go where you celebrate. Let me tell you something. I don't want to disconnect the whole live because I don't know how to do it. Y'all know that technical stuff.
Hey, listen. Just to keep the integrity of this pregame, we're going to wrap up in 5 minutes. So I want you to share that. And then let's share with them when we popping back on so they can turn their post notifications on for both of us, because we're going to live one more time, right? And then we're going to pop that thing on YouTube.
Listen, and guys, these conversations, they're needed, because as you're going through all of this, like one of our goals for you, right, the outcome is that as you're going through building this on your own, that's why I said you're a 1%er. So you're the one who's thinking outside the box. You're watching, you're saving for a conference, they're saving for a girls trip. You know what I mean? You're buying, equipment for your YouTube, and they're buying, red bottoms, right? So you're not getting the support in your immediate circle, right? Mm-hmm. And so the point of that is that you need to stay connected to people who are doing the same thing, even if it's not in your immediate actual circle. You have to be consistent. You have to believe. You have to tithe for it. You have to sacrifice for it. But also, as you're going through the mental hurdles, we want you to know it's normal. It's normal to have doubt. It's normal to have bad days. It's normal to fall down. It's normal to fall short. And I don't want you guys to beat yourself up. Oh my God, I started my course and nobody bought it. You know how many people, how many versions? Or I started my YouTube channel, one person watched it. I did my live and nobody tuned in. Guys, you have to be faithful over a few before he'll give you the masses. So you do it. Come on, look. Scripture. Come on, somebody. You have to be faithful over the few, right? So in the beginning, you just do it, just to be doing it, just because you love it. All of that will come later on because you're giving the universe a signal. I'm serious about this. I want this. So I'm about to give 1,000%, whether I'm talking to 0 people, 1 person, 500 people, or 5,000. I'm about to give 1,000%. That's how you grow. So you out there understand that everybody has a day one. Everybody has a day one. And we want you, part of our CEO conversation chat, our part of our goal is to help you through your day one, your month one, your year one, so you can keep on going and get to the vision, the goals, the promise that he has for you. Come on,
Yes.
somebody. So where are we going to be at? Where are we going to be? Because I'll get to y'all know we'll go off on.
And let me dovetail on that. I used to say piggyback, but at the conference they've been saying dovetail. So I guess that's a little bit more upper echelon. I don't know. So here's the deal. We are in the gym right now getting reps in. Because when Oprah calls, when Tyler Perry calls,
did you just say Oprah? That is one of my goals.
When Beyonce call and Jay-Z call and Rock Nation and OWN, whoever it is that you want to call, you are in the gym right now. If you cannot practice and get your reps in right now, what makes you think when Tony Robbins call you and say, hey, we need you to speak at the XYZ conference, you're going to lose your shit because you haven't been practicing. So you are in the gym right now.
That's good.
And I always say it's the triple T. Try, test, and tweak.
Say it again. Yep.
Entrepreneurship, don't nobody really know what they doing, and I'll say it in front of anybody. I don't care, because they don't really know what they doing. It's a whole hypothesis. From the emails I get to the text messages, everybody doing the same thing, and they switching up. One day I'm doing this, one day I'm doing that, and they still might be millionaires and billionaires, but they're still trying, testing, and tweaking. So why can't you? Why can't your name be in the hat? Why can't you be trying and tinkering and using a hypothesis? You can. So with that being said, this is the CEO chat. Let us know if you loved it. Terry's going to post the replay on her page. Share it out. Tag us if you're just. Oh shoot, that's my girl. Listen, Ursula met me through you, Terry, and I'm so proud of her because when things got hard, she keeps going. With everything going on, she keeps going. And so that's the importance of community. She met me through you and needed some support with my coaching, and that's how iron sharpens iron, right? I'm so happy to see you on here, Ursula. So Terry,
we're so proud of you.
So Terry, let everybody know when we're going live again, and then give them the date for the YouTube live. Because look, I've been drinking. Wait.
So CEO chat. So this was just a sneak peek. This was just just to let you guys be aware. We're gonna go live again next week on Wednesday at the same time, same day, same time next Wednesday, right?
Yep.
And then we're gonna. Did we say Sunday evenings or Monday evenings? I forget.
We'll let them know, but it's in the group. It's in the chat, but it's fine. It's fine.
We'll repost it. So we're going to do one more IG live. And mind you, when we repost this, guys, give us feedback. You know, did you learn something? Did you enjoy it? Were you like, oh my God, that was getting good, don't stop? Like, I want to hear more about it, because we're going to be super transparent. We're going to really share what it looks like behind the scenes. We're going to say some things you love, maybe some things that you don't love, and we hope you receive it all, because that's what Iron Sharpens Iron is all about, and we're looking for your feedback. Okay, so I'll repost this. You'll see us next week on Wednesday, and then we'll have an updated flyer to let you know when we'll be on YouTube live for a series. Come on, a CEO chat series, and we'll have the topics we'll talk about. We'll be looking for you guys. You can even submit questions to us, and we'll start talking. We'll be super transparent. So our hope is that you get a ton of value, that you like it, you share it, and that it just helps you on your journey, kind of building your generational wealth. Come on, somebody.
Oh, come on now. So here's the deal. I'm not trying to be annoying, but I got to be formal. We never introduced ourselves in the beginning, but we're going to introduce ourselves in the end. I'm going to tell you why. Terry's audience is meeting my audience. My audience is meeting Terry's audience. We'll have people coming back on the replay. And there's some people that need my support. There's some people that need Terry's support. So in short, I am a business therapist and mindset coach, and I help you break through the mental blocks that's stopping you from launching and growing your business. So that involves imposter syndrome, unresolved trauma, overthinking, overanalyzing. I'm the one that you come to when it's literally you against you, and you need support with that to break through. I can't stand the rain. All right, I'll stop.
Run, come on,
my window.
Listen, can we have some fun when we build some wealth? Come on, somebody, you want to be good. Can you tell me love what we do? And so for everybody out there that know me, I am Terry Kauser. This is a wealth building ministry. So I help entrepreneurs, aspiring entrepreneurs, investors with their personal and business credit specifically to build wealth, to get income producing assets, to have inheritance, to have legacy, to break the generational cycles of poverty. And so it's not getting into debt. It's learning how to build your brand, how to put it back into income producing assets and have wealth that doesn't just go to one generation. That most, let me say, generational wealth barely makes it to 3 generations, right? So we're talking about building it for the long game, okay? We're talking about building for our children's children. It's scripture. A good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children. So when we're building this wealth, yes, we're going to have some fun, but before we get the red bottoms and the Benz, the Chanel, and the jet, we're going to get the income-producing triplex in the apartment building, and we're going to build with our EIN, and we're going to have 5 brands that have 5 EINs and get $100,000 in credit in the first 90 days for all 5 to put back into it so we can have a whole empire to put it in a trust of infinite banking. Terry Kauser.
No, we have the live event. It's too much. You already know me. It's a live event before the year is up, period. You come, you don't, you don't. If it's just me and Terry sitting up in that thing, it is what it is. But guess what? We're having a live event. It's too much synergy. Like,
so, you know what? I'll be in Atlanta June. I forgot. I'll be in Atlanta June 17th to 18th, but I can come on maybe a couple of days early. So, I'm gonna be top the whole weekend. We'll talk about it.
Live event. We have a live event. That's
all right. July.
We'll talk, but I'm letting y'all know this right now. We're having a live event. So if you guys want to come and pull up and have an intimate, live, networking, wealth building, money mindset, elevation situation with my girl in the nation, what you talk about? Like,
bars. We had too much fun.
All right. All right, I'll stop. So listen, y'all. Terry, I just want to tell you, thank you so much just for being you. I know when we first met, I didn't know how the credit stuff worked, and I was like, hey, I want to refer somebody. Do I get a kickback? That right there, you could have been like, oh, she's canceled. Because I didn't know how it worked. But you gave me grace, and I think you've seen that it was some, I'm not going to say ignorance, it's more so lack of education there. And it wasn't, look, I'm putting this right on live. It wasn't coming from an ill place. And here we are. And the reason why I'm bringing that up, y'all, is because sometimes we impulsively judge people off of situations and we don't give them grace. And that literally breaks down lasting relationships, right? So, and I never told you this, Terry, but I'm telling you that now. You know that truth serum. I appreciate you for giving me grace, and you literally were like, you know what? She don't know no better. And she good people, and we gonna thug this thing out. So I appreciate you.
I just love you. I'll follow my friend. And didn't you get like $35,000 right away, right after that? Was it $35,000? I don't put all your business out there. Didn't you get some credit right after that? From the 680 program?
It was more than that. You helped me to get, it was like 45 or to 48,000. Yeah. Yeah.
And then she came on my Elite 10. Come on, y'all. We talked about, we're going to get off of this, but we're going to talk about, because there's been a progression here. And I'm so proud of my friend, because now she has an event space. She's on all kinds of stages. She came on Elite 10, and that was that iron sharpens iron. So I appreciate you. The best thing yet to come.
And Bonnie said, wow, that's amazing. And that's what you call black girl magic that does not drag baggage. Ooh, girl.
And with that, y'all, let's find out we got us.
Girl, we better get up off.
Let me find out you're supposed to be an MC. No, I love it. So, guys, thank you so much for joining us. As you see, we have a ton of fun on what we're doing, but we also make sure that we're giving you what you came here for. This is just the beginning, just the beginning, just the beginning. And what I want to say is collaboration over competition. Collaboration over competition. So, guys, that's just the last takeaway: is work with each other, team up, partner. You can do so much more together, and everybody brings value. Even if somebody's doing the same thing as you, nobody can do it quite like you. Amen.
Drop the mic on that. We don't need nothing more. Listen, y'all, follow, repost the replay, and we'll see y'all next week, same time, same place. Don't race.
I love it. Bye, y'all. Good night. Good night. Good night.